Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
This isn't just...
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one. Premier Racing.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fearless Broadcasting. My name is Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth. Joining me tonight are the voices inside my head as we smoke ourselves back in time to 2008. We are at Atlanta in its 2008 quad oval configuration out here tonight with the Wild West Racing League Redline. Wrong sponsor. Raiders Wasteland Truck Series out here tonight. Here in 2008 Atlanta. Plenty of drivers out here tonight. We have a pretty full field, 20 cars out here tonight. Justin Bell, currently the fastest car on track, out here tonight on the rough, unpaved concrete surface. Proving to be a little difficult for a lot of drivers getting started out here tonight. We have one Ford in the form of Tanner Ensign, one Ram in the two Rams, in the form of Keith Ayers and Jerome Cooper. 6 Toyotas in the form of Chris Etchepar, Jacob Shoffett, Adam Ramsey, Brandon Harris, Ty Sykes, and Mike Loveless, and everybody else is in a Chevrolet out here tonight at Atlanta. Waiting on practice to come to an end here. Wild West Racing League, brought to you in part... Wait a minute, where's my mouse? There it is. Wild West Racing League, brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stand for Wit Foundation, and Redline Radio, and of course our friends over at Raiders Wasteland, the premier sponsor of the Truck Series here on Sunday nights. Raiders Wasteland, the premier DayZ experience on Xbox, veteran-owned and operated. Raiders Wasteland offering something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players, and different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE. RAIDER PvE. Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you in part by the Fearless Setup Shop and Fearless Racing Network, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, and Rock Bottom Racing. And of course our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, that's FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your orders. As you can see, we have a little poster on the bottom right of your screen here, rotating between the Redline Radio 600 coming up in a few weeks here on the Wild West Racing League Discord. Feel free to come on down and join us for that, or get involved with Trey Smith here on Discord. Link will be down below with more information. And Fearless Broadcasting is officially looking for more broadcasters to help us with the immense amount of work and teams that we get to broadcast with and for. Be a pleasure to have more folks, like any of you who want to give this a shot at home, the opportunity to do so. Practice coming to an end here at Atlanta. Beginning of qualifying, let's take a look and see who gets first onto the track. Tanner Ensign in the number 44 WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast Ford F-150. It'd be more funny if it was a Ford Ranger. The Lone Ranger. That's not it. That's Twilight Zone. What's Western music? I don't know. I don't really care either. Down off into turns 3 and 4, really winding that truck up, running nice and high on this rough concrete surface. Off of turn 4, all the way down into the grass. First flying lap for Tanner Ensign as he exits the quad oval down into turn 1. Staying in the midline. Off of turns 1 and 2, down the backstretch, riding up to the high side, off of turn 2, onto the backstretch now. Charging down into turns 3 and 4. Holding that high line, seems to be liking that better than trying to run it down to the bottom of the racetrack out here tonight at Atlanta 2008, all the way down to the grass. Back up through the quad oval, trying to clip the grass on the entry. Still holding a midline, going a little bit lower this time. Down into turns 1 and 2. Staying nice and high off of turn 2. Down the backstretch we go. Back into 3 and 4. Running a little bit lower, trying to keep that truck nice and settled. Splitting it half a lane towards the bottom. Down towards the grass, comes across the finish line. Tanner Ensign up to first with a 35.29 out here tonight. Great qualifying run from him so far. Jump over to Jacob Schaffet in the 0-0 through turns 3 and 4. All the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. Let's see what he can do in the 0-0. Currently in 9th. Only improves by 1. Moves up to 8th. Beating out Adam Ramsey. Excuse me. Voice cracked. Chris Echepar, 128 behind him. Tanner Ensign, Mike Presley, 104. Dakota Henderson with a flying lap, 0.148 behind. Scrapes off the wall. Not sure if that's going to invalidate his lap time out here tonight. Back through turns 3 and 4. Dakota Henderson currently down in 5th. Timothy McDonald behind him. Wayne Isbell, Ty Sykes, and Daniel Falconer qualifying now. Dakota Henderson did not improve. Let's jump over to Wayne Isbell. Oh, he's already finished. Let's go over to Daniel Falconer then. In the number 13 Travelers Whiskey Chevrolet. Back into turns 1 and 2. Falconer currently only fast enough for 16th. 0.630 behind the leader, Tanner Ensign. Off of turn 2. Really needs to step up the pace here. Running the midline, sneaking down towards the bottom through turns 3 and 4, trying to roll that power on. off of the backstretch and through turn 4, keeping it nice and close to the grass. Will he improve? He does, up to 12th place, 373 behind. Mike Loveless out on the track now. In the number 68 Meals on Wheels Toyota. Oop. Oh, he missed qualifying. I was like, wait a minute. Tanner Ensign will qualify on the pole. Mike Presley in second. What else do I have for cameras? Not much. Chris Etchepar in third. Rashawn Elliott in fourth. Oh, there's Etchepar now. Rashawn Elliott in fourth. Dakota Henderson in fifth. Timothy McDonald in sixth. Trey Smith in seventh. Justin Bell in eighth. Jacob Schaffet in 9th, Adam Ramsey in 10th, Wayne Isbell in 11th, Daniel Falconer in 12th, James Napier in 13th, Keith Ayers in 14th, Brandon Harris in 15th, Brandon McKee in 16th, Ty Sykes in 17th, Mike Loveless in 18th, Jerome Cooper in 19th, and Gene Watkinson in 20th. Me, Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth, obviously not going to be racing tonight. Couple cars making sure that they're actually on their racing setup, knowing full well that if they don't take off their qualifying setup, that they will be running a full race on qualifying trim and almost blowing their motors out here tonight at Atlanta 2008. 80 laps here at Atlanta Motor Speedway out here tonight with the Raiders Wasteland Truck Series. Brought to you by all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. The whole field is together now. Pace car rolling off in just a moment. There it goes. We are rolling here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, all 20 cars away. Ace Truck's lights are off. Gonna be going green flag this time by. And I have to see who wants to warm up their tires, get ready for this start of the race. Atlanta being very loose surface, especially with how rough this 2008 configuration can be. Are my audio settings correct? They are correct. It was like, wait a minute. It seems kind of loud. I want to make sure we're okay. Down the backstretch we go, down into turn 3 and 4. Ace Truck getting ready to dive down this time by 44 0 16 91 25 5 8 3 97 006 13 88 19 33 33 1 68 72 and the 111. Rolling through turn 4 now. Towards the front stretch we go. Ace Truck diving down. Rolling up towards the start-finish line. Green flag is out. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing. And the 16 spins it off the line. We are green flag. And the caution comes out. Keith Ayers immediately off the start. Nice save that up all day and everything. I was waiting for that. Keith Ayers and Wade Isbell. Number 19 of Keith Ayers off the start. 6 of Monique cut straight across the 19. Lit them up and spun it out off of the start. Wayne Isbell getting towed back to pit road. Keith Ayers managing to get it rolling here at Auto Club. Atlanta Motor Speedway. #44 of Tanner Ensign leading the way here after the first, 100 yards? Not even? 100 feet, maybe? Here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you by all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting and the Wild West Racing League, brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stanford Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland, the premier DayZ experience on Xbox, veteran-owned and operated. Raiders Wasteland offering something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players, and different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE. RAIDER PvE. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you in part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shops, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, and Rock Bottom Racing. And of course, our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, that's FEARLESS 15 at checkout for 15% off your orders.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Roll.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Nice and smooth. Let's get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Ace Trucks lights are off, gonna be going green flag this time by here at Atlanta Motor Speedway 2008. Tanner Ensign, Mike Presley, Krishan Elliott, Timmy McDonald, Dakota Henderson, Justin Bell, Trey Smith, Adam Ramsey, Jacob Schaffet, James Napier, Daniel Falconer, Chris Etchapar, Brandon Harris, Jerome Cooper, Ty Sykes, Mike Loveless, Gene Watkinson, Keith Ayers, Brandon McKee, and Wayne Isbell still down pit road after botching the start of this race. Hopefully he gets back out here pretty soon. Still riding on board with Tanner Ensign. Start on lap number 5. Hopefully now that these guys have had a few extra laps to warm up their tires, let's see if we can get away clean this time. Green flag is out here at Atlanta. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing. And the 44 spins it up. Managed to recover. Everyone trying to remove it. 4 wide, 5 wide for a moment. The 88 gets taken out on the restart. Caution back out immediately here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. What is going on tonight? Let's get Tanner Ensign up in here and talk to him for a moment. Tanner Ensign, this is Pat Wilkinson up the booth. You got me.
I got you, Pat. How you doing?
What the hell is going on?
Cold tires is the biggest thing. Hot track. It's Atlanta. Tire wear sucks here. But, yeah, I just got on it a little too hard on that one. The first one I launched really good.
Well, we wish you and everybody else the best of luck, because clearly we're going to need it tonight. 2 cautions for 200 feet of green flag racing.
Yeah, the YO Outlaw F-150 will be back up there. Don't you worry.
Good talking with you. We'll let you get back to the race. Thank you.
Sounds good, buddy. We'll talk to you in a bit.
Mike Presley in control of the race here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, here with the Wild West Racing League Raiders Wasteland Truck Series. This is Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you by Premier Racing Setups.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
We are back once again here with the Wild West Racing League Raiders Wasteland Truck Series here on Fearless Broadcasting. Stay fast and stay fearless. Second caution of the night after another 100 feet of green flag racing out here tonight. Trying to get everybody settled back down and see what we can do out here tonight. Ace Truck's lights are off. Gonna be going green flag this time by. Let's see if third time's the charm out here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Mike Presley up front by himself. Not sure what's going on there. 5 of Dakota Henderson holding the 91 and the 8 back a little bit here. Not sure if somebody is waiting to pull up. There goes the 5. Mike Presley, Trey Smith, Dakota Henderson, Krishan Elliott, Jacob Shoffett, Justin Bell, Tanner Ensign, Daniel Falconer, Brandon Harris, Ty Sykes, Timmy McDonald, Mike Lovelace, Chris Etchepar, Jerome Cooper, Keith Ayers, Gene Watkinson, James Napier, Brandon McKee, Adam Ramsey, and Wayne Isbell down 3. Pace car getting ready to dive down pit road this time. Can't even see it. Riding on board with Mike Presley in the 0. Back up towards the restart zone we go. Green flag is out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing for the 3rd time tonight. And the 00 does it now. Spinning it up off of the restart. Everybody managing to get away this time. One of Ty Sykes right inside the 00 here. We get underway once again. Managing to go more than 100 feet. It's incredible. Mike Presley up to the lead. Wayne Isbell has crashed. Rhea Trey Smith right behind this 0 of Mike Presley. Currently running away out the front of the race here. Dakota Henderson, Krishan Elliott, little ways off side by side down into turns 1 and 2. Side by side off of turn 2. Down the backstretch we go. Whoa, big moment in the back. I believe that the 13. No, it wasn't the 13. Oh, that was the 8. That was the 8 of Justin Bell. Completely sideways off of turn 4. Or off of turn 2, excuse me, down the backstretch. Managed to recover it. Trying to get that truck underway now. Cold tires, hot racetrack is a bad combo. 5 sneaks behind the 91. Or 91 sneaks behind the 5. Excuse me, Rhea Trey Smith up to the lead here. At the moment, Mike Presley down to 2nd. Through turns 3 and 4. Top 19 still on the lead lap here. Chris Etchepar with a big flip from his radio back on the racing. Low of 80 this time by Wayne Isbell. Coming off of pit road now. Field a little bit. Let's go down to Timmy McDonald in the number 25 Budweiser machine. Running down the number 13 of Daniel Falconer, just ahead of him. 00 Jacob Shots behind. 33 of Brandon Harris. 44 Tanner Ensign, both up the road a little ways here, side by side into turn 1 and 2. Coming back a little bit more. We'll go down to James Napier. Chasing down the 19 of Pete Ayers just ahead of him. Down into turns 1 and 2 we go, down into 3 and 4, excuse me, we go once again. 19 trying to fend off his 88 with a good run down the front stretch. Looking to throwing up the inside, down into turn 1, stays high. Trying to get that better, higher momentum run off of turn 2. He's getting it, looking up the inside to go down the backstretch. Trying to get that nose on or past the fender of the 19, can't quite do it. Staying in the midline through turns 3 and 4. 19 and 16 starting to work together. 25-0, and I believe that is the 91 looking on the high side. 15 of 80 this time by. Out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Excuse me. I don't know why I keep thinking of, we're not in California. Jump down to the 97 on Adam Ramsey, currently down in 17th place. I don't know who that is at the tail of the field. I believe is the 111 of Gene Watkinson, falling further and further back out there tonight. Didn't get a strong start and is well out of the draft now. He's over a full second behind. 18th place, Wayne Isbell down 5 laps behind him. 97 of Adam Ramsey currently in that 17th place, trying to run down the $1 tree of Ty Sykes just ahead of him. Oldfield coming back down through the backstretch and into turn 3. 3 wide with the 88 of James Napier, the 91 and the 13 for a moment there through turn 3 and 4. 13 with a big drift off of the quad oval. Managed to recover it. 68 of Mike Loveless getting past the 13. My apologies. I got too many numbers to remember. James Napier trying to run down this 16 of Chris Echtapar just ahead of him. Let's jump back to another truck. Let's go over to Brandon Harrison with 33 side by side with the 00. 25 just behind them, watching the battle unfold. 00 of Jacob Schott, the owner and operator of Puffy Swag Shop. Off of turn 2, manages to beat the 33. Down the backstretch, getting the push from the 33. Down into turn 3 and 4 we go. 00, 33 and the 25 need to run pretty well together here, get the draft going. Catch back up to Justin Bell, Tanner Ensign, and a few of these other guys ahead of him. Better part of a 2-second gap, 25 up the inside of the 33 to get that position. That's a nice fight to drive in the top 5. Let's jump back up to Dakota Henderson, currently in 3rd place. 0 and the 8, fighting it out for 4th place at the moment. Oh, 44 in the 8, excuse me. Tanner Ensign and the 8 of Justin Bell, excuse me. Mike Presley fighting the 3 for the lead here, down into turns 1 and 2. Trey Smith running that high side, having a bit of a run there. 0 of Mike Presley behind, trying to get the run on the midline, down through 3 and 4 we go. 5 Dakota Henderson watching this fight unfold ahead of him. 0 all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. 3 just above him. Jump up to Trey Smith, excuse me. I keep messing that up tonight. My apologies. 20 laps completed. 3 all the way up into the wall. Through turns 1 and 2. Leading positions now. 3 of Trey Smith up into the wall. 0 of Mike Presley taking the lead off of turn 2. New leader once again, Mike Presley. 5 Dakota Henderson looking up the inside of the 344 watching now. Trying to be a part of this fight. out here at Atlanta Motor Speedway with all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. Whoa, big drift from the 3 into the quad oval. Exiting the quad oval, excuse me, down into turn 1. Completely 45 degrees to the road. Managed to recover it. What a save from that number 3 of Trey Smith out here tonight. Throwing one down to the bottom of the racetrack. He's got a fender on the 0. Sliding up, almost might have been a little bit of contact there. 5 to go to Henderson, getting a better run off of turn 4. 44 up the inside as well for a look. 5 Dakota Henderson up to second place. 44 Tanner Ensign up to third. Trying to take the position away from Trey Smith in the number 3. That's Road another big hit against the wall for the number 3. 8 of Justin Bell also doing the same thing. A couple other cars ping-ponging off the wall off of turn 2. This place does have high tire wear. The question is, how long do these guys want to wait before they want to go for green flag pit stops? Ideally, the strategy would be 30, 30, 60 to save one set of tires for the end of the race. 3 of Trey Smith up into the wall again. 30, 30, 20, excuse me. Do 30 laps on this set, 30 laps on the next set, and use the third set, or second set, excuse me, for 20 laps. If you have a late race caution, use a final set of tires or take right sides for the best chance it gets back out there and winning the show out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you by all of us here at the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shops, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, and Rock Bottom Racing. And of course, our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Premier Racing Setup. Use code FEARLESS15, that's FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your orders. Wild West Racing League Truck Series here on Sunday nights is brought to you by Raiders Wasteland, the premier DayZ experience on Xbox. Veteran owned and operated, Raiders Wasteland offering something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players, and different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE, RAIDER PvE. Wild West Racing League also brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stanford Foundation, and Redline Radio on Spotify. Jump down the field a little bit here. Let's go down to the 16 of Chris Etchapar, just entering turn 3. 68 of Mike Loveless, 88 of James Napier behind him. Down off of turn 4 into the quad oval we go. Since those 2 botched starts, we managed to get away pretty clean here as we started settling in. Of 80 this time by. Presley still leading the way here for Edgemar, currently in 9th. Right on board with him. 88 and the 19th fighting it out between them. 33, 97 and the 1 off turn 2 fighting it out a little bit further back. Wayne Isbell still down 5 laps. Gene Watkinson in the 111 and 19th. Sean Elliott down in 18th. Unusual for that number 91 out here tonight. of impromptu crank it up as I rest my voice here. Trey Smith leading the way by over a second and a half. Mike Loveless and Jacob Shoffett up to second and third. Tanner Ensign, Mike Presley, Dakota Henderson, Timmy McDonald, Justin Bell, Daniel Falconer, Brandon Harris, Brandon McKee, and Gene Watkinson all down pit road. Trey Smith, Chris Etchpar, Adam Ramsey, and Ty Sykes going down now. Two fearless teammates fighting it out for first place here. 32 of 80 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Off the turn 2, 68 of Mike Loveless up to the lead, beating out Jacob Shoffett off of turn 2. Down into 3 and 4. Wonder how much longer these guys going to wait before they decide to come on down pit road. They are still on the throttle. They're going to keep on going here. Managed to save a little bit extra out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway, drafting with each other and other trucks around them, trying to keep their wheels cool out here tonight. 00 all the way down to the bottom, 68 running the midline through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch we go once again. 00 of Jacob Shoffett falling back a little bit here. Not sure if he's going to come on down pit road this time. 68 snaking down towards the bottom. Staying on the racetrack. Jacob Shoffett down pit road. James Napier down pit road. Keith Ayers in second now. Jerome Cooper and Krishan Elliott. 3 cars left on the lead lap. 4 cars left on the lead lap, excuse me. Jerome Cooper down pit road. Krishan Elliott staying out. Keith Ayers in second, almost 3 seconds behind. Or 2 1/4, excuse me. Question is, how much longer will Mike Loveless be able to run on his own? Keeping up some good speed. He's coming down pit road now. Braking nice and early through turn 2. Whoa, we got trouble! 19 of Keith Ayers managed to recover it, but I want to take... Oh, that's not the right thing. Go away, Google. I did not ask for you. I want to watch that really quick. Lost it under braking or downshifted too early. Slid it off of turn 4. Managed to recover. Jerome Cooper currently the leader. Krishan Elliott getting towed back to pit road. Oh, well, that's a great camera angle. What happened there? Oh, did the same thing. Locked them up, overspeed into pit road, put the grass and spun it out. Coming down into pit road. Mike Presley back in control of the race out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Tanner Ensign up to second, almost 3 seconds behind Trey Smith. Another full second behind Tanner. Jerome Cooper has crashed. No caution. Jerome Cooper, Krishan Elliott, Gene Watkinson, and Wayne Isbell. Watkinson down 3. Krishan Elliott is out of the race. Jerome Cooper down 1. Justin Bell down pit road in the number 8. Bell getting towed back to pit road. He's out. Or, well, he's at least getting towed back to the pits. Wayne Isbell getting a lap back there, only down 4 now. Watch Mike Presley continue on with his race in a world by himself out here, 2.8 seconds ahead of Tanner Ensign. Ensign starting to lose a little bit of time to Trey Smith behind him. Jump down to Tanner Ensign now. Trey Smith behind. Just in the dirty air. 3 down to the midline on the backstretch. Trying to get out of that dirty air. Off into turn 3 they go, through 3 into 4, back onto the front stretch here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Ensign gaining bit by bit on Mike Presley, just ahead of him in first place, excuse me. Tanner Ensign in second. Trey Smith still about a full second behind him. Let's jump down to Adam Ramsey in the 97. Good pack around him. 88-33. I believe that is the 1 and the 19 behind him. Going up the inside of the 88. inside off of turn 4, 97, 19, and the 33. Just over halfway into this race now. Here with the Wild West Racing League. Brought to you by all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. Stay fast, stay fearless. 33 jumping the 97, looking to go up the inside. Slides up high off of turn 2. Big wiggle down the backstretch. 97 trying to stay away from him. Keep out of the way. Let's go up a little bit to Jacob Shoffett, and we'll go on cockpit cam. Trying to run down the number 3 of Trey Smith just ahead of him. Less than a second between the two. Letting off a little early into turn 3. Rolling back on the power a little bit by bit. Off of 4 down through the quad oval. Trying to stay in perfect line with the 3 ahead of him. 3 and the 44. Starting to reel each other in. Not picking up any speed to pass the doubles, the number 0, excuse me, ahead of them. Up in first. Mike Presley pulling away still due to the dirty air these 3 cars are producing and trying to race together. Slowing each other down in terms of the fight for the lead, but fighting for position overall, not the worst idea. 00 of Jacob Shoffett, owner and operator of Puffy's Swag Shop, home of all your favorite Fearless teammate nerds out here. Run the high side, dives down into turn 3. Running down the number 3 of Trey Smith just ahead of him. 3 and the 44 side by side. 00 almost takes a swipe at the 3. Manages to not do so. Back down into turns 1 and 2 we go. 3 and the 44 still fighting it out. Of Wayne Isbell, 6 laps down out here tonight, trying to get some of that time back. Running like a SOB, driving it like he stole it out there in the Hot Shot Motorsports number 6. Trying to get past the 44-3 and the 00. Down through the bottom, he's got grip nobody else seems to have out there. Running away with it. Flying V formation with the 44-3 and the 003 up into the wall off of turn 2 again. He's really got to learn or make an adjustment to try and get that truck off of the wall out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Otherwise, he's going to lose time on pit road trying to get that thing repaired and straightened back out. Down through turns 3 and 4 we go. 30 laps to go in just a minute. 0 of Mike Presley still leading the way here at the moment. 29 of 49 laps led so far out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Ty Sykes down pit road. Jerome Cooper down 1, down in 15th. Gene Walkinson down 3 in 16th. Brandon Harris says is out of the race in 17. Wayne Isbell down 5 in 18. Sean Elliott and Justin Bell are both out. 30 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway 2008. We have not had a caution since the start of this race, thank God. Brandon McKee down pit road this time. See who else is going to start thinking about coming down pit road. Most likely going to see down toward 25 laps to go. 31 of Brandon McKee off pit road. Ty Sykes down pit road. Caution is out. Brandon McKee, did he spin him up off of pit road? This is him riding half on the apron, half on the bank. He did spin it out, trying to get off of pit road. Well, that wasn't a reason to throw the caution. He was all the way on the apron. Nobody was going to get him. Okay, well, so much for that. Free pit stop for everybody. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you in part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shop, Puffy Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, and Rock Bottom Racing. And of course our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, that's FEARLESS 15 at checkout for 15% off your orders.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Roll.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Calm out there. Nice and smooth. Let's get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one. Premier Racing Setups.
We are back once again here. Mike Presley still in the lead. Jerome Cooper, Brandon McKee, and Wayne Isbell still down pit road at the moment. Ace Truck's lights going to be off this time by Ty Sykes, going to get his lap back out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Third caution of the night. Mike Presley, Mike Loveless, Tanner Ensign, Jacob Schaffet, Chris Etchapar, James Napier, Dakota Henderson, Trey Smith, Daniel Falconer, Timmy McDonald, Adam Ramsey, and Keith Ayers all on the lead lap. Jerome Cooper, Ty Sykes, Brandon McKee, Gene Watkinson. Sykes down 1, Cooper down 1, McKee down 2, Watkinson down 3, Isbell down 5, Brandon Harris, Krishan Elliott, and Justin Bell all out. Down, oh, we were going to be going one more time. My apologies. Not sure what happened there. Going back around once more. Make sure everybody's set to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Pace trucks, lights are off. Gonna be going green flag this time by. Everybody getting settled back in, ready to go green flag once again here. Third caution of the night coming to a close here at Atlanta 2008. Managed to race ourselves back in time. Pace truck is off. Rolling up towards the restart zone we go. Green flag is out. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing. Underway once again. Couple cars Goose off the restart. But away clean though. No caution. 24 laps to go. 68 of Mike Loveless and the 00 of Jacob Shoppett up to the lead. Two fearless teammates, both in Toyotas, trying to run together. Caution is out. James Napier has crashed. Keith Ayers involved. Let's jump and take a look. 88 slid off a turn 2, destroyed the 44 and the 5. Everybody behind them trying to evade. 3 of Trey Smith. A little bit of everybody in the back part of the field here. Let's jump back and take another look. Let's go up to... Let's go Far Chase. On board with the 44. Quarter speed. 88 on your screen. Loses it. He just hooks hard. Hard left. Nails the door of the 44. Nothing the 5 or the 88 can do at that point. Everybody along for the ride. 16 trying to get down off the racetrack. 3 to Trey Smith. Must have lost it himself. 13 managed to get around it. 25 down to the bottom of the racetrack. 131. 31 gets hooked by the 6 and gets sent around. 3 of Trey Smith immediately gets a revenge for the 31 on the number 6 of Wayne Isbell, taking him out. Jerome Cooper down in the 72. 3 almost taking out the 31. Whole bunch of cars tore up out here tonight. Timmy McDonald fourth caution of the night here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is Fearless Broadcasting.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one. Premier.
Back once again. Pace truck's lights are off. Gonna go green flag this time by Jerome Cooper, Tanner Ensign, Trey Smith all down one lap. Dakota Henderson and Adam Ramsey still down pit road. Plenty of damage on a lot of good trucks out here tonight. Mike Loveless still leading the way. 00 of Jacob Shoffett beside him. Mike Presley in third. Chris Etchapar fourth. Daniel Falconer in fifth. Keith Ayers in sixth. Timmy McDonald seventh. Ty Sykes in eighth. And James Napier in ninth. Hiccups. Jerome Cooper in 10th. Tanner Ensign 11th. Trey Smith 12th. Brandon McKee in 13th. Henderson and Ramsey still down pit road. Not sure if they're going to be able to get back out on the racetrack in time for the restart. Back off of turn 4. Race truck is off. Green flag is out once again. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing. Everybody away much better that time. Double zero on Jacob Shopping getting a better restart on the high side. Zero pushing the 68 down into turn 1. Side by side, two fearless teammates trying to work together. Off of turn 2 we go. Down the backstretch. Charging towards turn 3, 68 of Mike Loveless, falling behind the double zero of Jacob Shopping. 16 looking to go on the high side with the 68. Zero of Mike Presley up the inside of the 68, getting the side draft off of turn 4. Down through the quad oval. Zero of Mike Presley still side by side. 16 up into the mix. Almost putting that zero of Mike Presley. Zero of Mike Presley almost up into the door of the 68. 16 almost taking him out. Running the 19 up to the wall. 6 of Wayne Isbell down 5 behind the 16 now. Double zero of Jacob Shoffett running away with it at the moment. He's a third of a second up, approaching a half second. Mike Loveless trying to run away and block this zero on the bottom. He is officially past him once again. Needs to start blocking, work with his teammate 19. Blowing past the zero of Mike Presley. Down in through turns 1 and 2. Off of 2 down the backstretch. Double zero of Jacob Shoffett. Still with about 2 truck lead over the 68 of Mike Loveless. 0, 19, and the 16 all trying to fight him for that position though. 68 running a lane and a half above the bottom. Trying to block the 19. Monster Energy Ram. I think that's what they are. Laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway 2008. Jump down to the last car on the lead lap. Double 88 of James Napier, Trey Smith, and Tanner Ensign behind him, or around him at least. Tanner Ensign getting the lap back on him, and the one of Ty Sykes. 31 to slide off of turn 4 through the quad oval. 44 of Tanner Ensign trying to get the momentum back into that truck. Managed to have a faster pair and back out on the racing track. Not going to have a lot of time to get past everybody. Needs the lap of a lifetime out here to get back into the fight for this race. At least back onto the lead lap. 88 and the 1 still fighting it out for 8th place at the moment. 88 up the inside of the 1. Down through the quad oval into turn 1 we go. 31 of Brandon McKee. Down another lap on him. 88 and the 1. Whoa, bold move from the 31. That would have been another big one here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. A bit of smoke, I thought. Yeah, everybody away okay. Jacob Schaff is still leading away. Mike Loveless behind him. About 1/10 of a second behind. Chris Etchepar over a half second back off of Mike Loveless. Trying to keep up though. Mike Presley down in 4th. 19 of Keith Ayers in 5th. 13 to Daniel Falconer in 6th. Timmy McDonald in 7th. 88 of James Napier in 8th. Ty Sykes at 9th. Trey Smith in 10th. Tanner Ensign in 11th. 12th. Brendan McKee in 13th. Gene Watkinson 14th. Wayne Isbell in 15th. Adam Ramsey, Dakota Henderson, Brandon Harris, Rashawn Elliott, and Justin Bell all out of the race here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 0 of Mike Loveless looking up the inside off of the turn 2 down into turn 3. 12 laps to go this time by. Adam Ramsey back out on the track. He is 10 laps down. Double 0 of Jacob Shoffett pulling away from his teammate. Not the smartest strategy unless the 68 of Mike Loveless is deliberately blocking the number 16 of Chris Etchepar. That is a lot of business behind him though. Has to be careful with how he decides to block, because the 000 of Mike Presley could try to blow past him at any time. Chris Etchapar having some serious radio issues. He's blinking in and out of existence over here off of turn 2. Really needs to sort that out in the coming weeks. Let's jump down to Keith Ayers in the number 19 Ram. Daniel Falconer right there behind him. Laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 13 up the inside of the 19. Down through turns 1 and 2, trying to follow the 3 of Trey Smith. Getting a good draft off of turn 2 down the backstretch. Doesn't have the momentum to make it happen. 25 of Timmy McDonald up into the mix for this battle for the top 5 position. Keith Ayers is now 25 up the inside of the 13. Oh, Mike Presley, excuse me, takes out the 25 and the 13. Caution is out. Huge one here on the front stretch. Big crash off of turn 4. Mike Presley comes straight down across the 13, lost it. Clobbered the 13 and the 25. Let's rewind this a little bit more. Amazingly, only these 3 cars really involved. Everybody else managed to get around that pretty okay. Whoa. Timmy McDonald in the 72. Not sure if he just pulled off to the side of the racetrack and stopped. Or if he legitimately had a crash, catching up to the pace car. Yep, he's still going here. Still going. Not sure. Oh, well. Saying Trey Smith jumped the pit road as well. Not sure what happened to him. Oh, well, that's a great shot. Weird occurrences. James Napier in control of the race now. Jacob Shoffett in second. Ty Sykes third. Mike Lovelace in fourth. Chris Etchapar fifth. Daniel Falconer in sixth. Keith Ayers in seventh. Tanner Ensign back on the lead lap in 8th. Mike Presley in 9th. Pace truck's lights are off. Gonna be going green flag this time by. Off of turn 2. James Napier choosing the high side on the restart. Jacob Shoffett on the inside. 68 of Mike Lovelace behind the 88. 1 of Ty Sykes behind the 00. Daniel Falconer, Chris Etchapar, Keith Ayers, Tanner Ensign, and Mike Presley all on the lead lap. Jerome Cooper, Timmy McDonald, Gene Watkinson. Cooper down 1, McDonald down 2, Watkinson down 3, Brandon McKee still down pit road. Trey Smith is out. Wayne Isbell down 5, Adam Ramsey down 10, Henderson, Harris, Sean Elliott, and Justin Bell all out of the race. Almost a third of the field taken out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway as we go green flag. 6 laps to go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing. One of Ty Sykes, another big slide off the restart. 60 to Mike Lovelace joining his teammate immediately off the restart. down to the bottom of the racetrack. 88 of James Napier. Real loose off of turn 1. Managed to recover it. Trying to get it stabled back out. Might have a little front to left damage on that truck. Can't quite tell. Down into turns 3 and 4 we go. 5 laps to go. Anything at this point will be overtime here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 00 and the 68, 2 fearless teammates. Jacob Schoffit, owner and operator of Puffy Swag Shop, home of all your favorite fearless merchandise. In the 68 of Mike Lovelace and the Meals on Wheels 68. Both are in Toyota Tundras. That's what they are. I keep forgetting which one they are. Down into turn 3 and 4 we go. 4 laps to go. Off of turn 4, these two working really nicely together. Question is, will Mike Lovelace get greedy, try to pass his teammate? He's definitely turning up the wick. Down into turns 1 and 2, running the bottom line, will stay on board with the leader through the last 5 laps. 16 of Chris Echapar up into the mix. Not sure where he came from. He's within half a second of the leader. Getting that draft down through the backstretch into turn 3. 00 all the way down to the bottom. 68 matching him. Down through turns 3 and 4. Down into the quad oval we go. 3 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And a little high through the quad oval exit. All the way down to the white line off of turn 1 and into 2. Down the backstretch we go. 19 of Keith Ayers a good ways back, over a second behind Chris Echapar. Top 3 within a quarter of a second of each other. Now up to a third through turns 3 and 4. One lap to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. White flag is out, coming back no matter what. 68 and the 16 side by side down into turn 1. 68 of Mike Lovelace trying to keep the momentum going. 00 of Jacob Schoffit. Not sure if he's going to try and help his teammate off of turn 2. 16 still side by side with the 68. 00 offering the draft for Mike Lovelace behind him. Lovelace still with a nose over Chris Echapar at the moment. Down through turns 3 and 4. Jacob Schoffit comes off of turn 4 and through the quad oval and wins here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Mike Lovelace in second, Chris Echapar in third. All 3 Toyotas. What a finish for these 3 drivers out here tonight. Fantastic race for both the fearless teammates, 00 and the 68 of Jacob Schoffit and Mike Lovelace out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway with the Raiders Wasteland Cup Pickup Cup Series on Sunday nights. Jacob Schoffit, your race winner here at Atlanta. Let's see if we can get him up in here. Oop. 44 knocking his door in, and a little bit of congratulations as he takes a slide through the grass. Jacob Schoffit, this is Pat Wilkinson up at the booth. You got me.
Yeah, I got you, Pat. How you doing?
Jacob, congratulations to both you and Mike Lovelace in a fantastic, fearless 1-2 out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Talk us through it.
Man, all honesty, didn't have a setup for tonight. Found an old one that I had made, tweaked it a little bit, hoped for the best, and man, I was killing that right front, but ooh. Luckily it held up, and pit strategy played out for us, and luckily my teammate was up there helping me out, making good calls all day.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Once again, congratulations out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and a fantastic win. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Puffy's Swag Shop for all your customized merch needs. We're also getting into the business of button boxes and iFlag displays. Also like to give a shout out to Fearless Setup Shop, Fast Setups. That's what we won with here tonight. I actually got a 1-2 with here tonight. And Fearless Motorsports, all the team over there. My teammate Michael, Loveless, obviously during this race. And of course you there in the booth, Pat, putting on a heck of a broadcast.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much, Jacob. Feel free to burn that baby down. Congratulations once again. We hope to see more of you next week.
Absolutely. We're going to try.
Talk to you later. Have a good one.
You too.
Let's get Mike Loveless up in here now. Second place finisher. Mike Loveless, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, Patrick.
Mike, congratulations on a fantastic Fearless 1-2 out here tonight. Managed to help your teammate Jacob Schaffet out there win here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Talk us through it. Was there any real strategy between the two of you, who you wanted to support and who wanted to lead, who wanted to support, or vice versa? Talk us through it.
Yeah, no, we just wanted to see us 1-2. That was the ultimate goal. We didn't care what order that happened in, and we both understood, whoever ended up where, what we had to do, and we just worked together, and we communicated very well tonight. He came in clutch for me at the beginning of the race, and so yeah, just wanted to work with that teammate, and it's great to work together.
Congratulations once again out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Of course, thank you to Meals on Wheels, the Water Wheel Foundation for the awesome truck. Appreciate them. Go support them if you can. Donate your time or money if you can. And we appreciate all the people that are watching and all those things. And so we appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike Loveless. We hope to see more of you next week.
Always.
Gonna put it by myself. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Let's get Chris Echapar, your third place finisher, out here tonight. We'll call it a night. Chris Echapar, this is Pat Wilkinson up the booth. Do you got me?
I gotcha.
Chris put on a hell of an effort there in the dying laps of this race to beat out Mike Loveless. Could not get it to work at the end there. Congratulations on a fantastic third place finish out here tonight. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it was hard fought. The start of the race where I spun tires, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a long night for me. And it just we got long runs, and my setup was made for a long run, save tires, and was there in the end. Me and Mike Loveless raced clean, and I appreciate that was fun. Top 3 finally. It's been a long time calling for this league.
I feel you there. It was a long time before I started getting really good in this league. I remember my auto club race at the end of last season, where it was like, man, if I didn't screw up the entry into turn 2, I would have won. So, believe me, the feeling is mutual. I get it.
Yeah, I feel like I made my move too soon on Michael. I think I should wait till the last lap to make a move. Or maybe just have him battle the 00 car and maybe, slip in there.
Unfortunately, they're both teammates over there with all of us at Fearless Broadcasting, so I don't think they would have really wanted to fight each other. But regardless, heck of an effort for that third place finish out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we sign off?
No, just want to thank our sponsors, Puffy Swag Shop, and the broadcasting. You guys do an amazing job week in, week out, not just this week, but other weeks out there. You guys do a phenomenal job. And Team Ignition, want to give a shout out to Adam Ramsey, my teammate. And my buddy at work is watching this, Robert, man. Thanks for watching, bro.
Congratulations once again on the third place finish out here tonight. Thanks for racing with all of us, and we hope to see more of you next week.
I hope to be here.
All right. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
Well, folks, you have spent yet another perfectly good hour and 20 minutes with all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. We thank you all for watching tonight. We hope you've enjoyed the show. This has been the Wild West Racing League Raiders Wasteland Truck Series, brought to you by all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting. Wild West Racing League brought to you in part by the Raiders Wasteland, the premier DayZ experience on Xbox, veteran-owned and operated. Raiders Wasteland offering something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players, and different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE, Raider PvE. Fearless Broadcasting, also brought to you in part by, almost jumped over to the Fearless sponsors before I finished up the Wild West ones. Oops. Wild West also brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stand for Wit Foundation, and Redline Radio on Spotify. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you in part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shops, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, and Rock Bottom Racing. And of course, our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios and Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, that's FEARLESS 15 at checkout for 15% off your orders. My name's Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. This has been Fearless Broadcasting in the Wild West Racing League Truck Series here at Atlanta 2008. And until next time, goodbye, farewell, and amen.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
This
Real quick, you both stop real quick, double check the steering wheel. Roll.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Calm out there. Nice and smooth. Let's get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.